Hey there, my name's Jay. If we've not met, I help early career compliance officers build stronger relationships with their healthcare leaders in order to operate a more effective compliance program. In this video, I'm going to show you how to anticipate questions that you may be getting asked from healthcare leaders so that you can better prepare for those discussions. So with that, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, let me ask you a question. Have you ever discussed a compliance issue with a healthcare leader and been asked a question that you didn't know the answer to? You're not alone if that's happened to you. And so you can't anticipate every question that they're going to ask, but there are some core ones that you can expect that they're going to ask, and you want to be prepared for those when you go into a discussion. So let's walk through those questions. Okay, there's four main questions that you want to cover. The first is, what triggered this issue or investigation? So essentially, what are the facts and circumstances that led you up to this particular point in time? Now, if you don't have all the facts and circumstances in front of you at that particular point in time, sometimes you're still gathering information. That's okay. You could just let the leader know we're still gathering information. The second one is, what are the potential risks to the organization? Now, here you really do want to think like a healthcare leader as best you can. So be thinking about things like, what's the risk to patient care? What's the risk to the organization legally, strategically, financially, reputationally, those kinds of things. If you can at least have an answer in your head to that question, that will help the discussion when you go on to talk with the leader. Okay, the third and fourth question are really kind of packaged up together. The third one is, what steps are you taking to correct the issue? So does that mean doing a further investigation? What information do you need to gather? Who do you need to talk to? What resources do you need to consult? Those kinds of things. You want to have at least an idea in your head in terms of a roadmap of where you're going to go from beginning to end with this particular investigation or resolution to the question or whatever you have in front of you. And then the fourth question is, what steps are you taking to prevent a future occurrences? Whether that is writing a new policy, amending an existing one, doing education and training, doing monitoring, those kinds of things. What are you going to need to do in order to get the organization back to the state it existed in before the issue came up? So as best you can, map out these questions, map out your answers, and that will help you when you go in to talk with a healthcare leader about any particular compliance issue or investigation. And so I hope this information was helpful. Some additional resources. I've got a website with some information you can check out. I do also have an email list. I send out tips once a month, as well as articles on various things that you can do to help build stronger relationships with your healthcare leaders. I also have a book that I published a couple years ago called Navigating the Politics of Healthcare. This is really the corporate politics of healthcare. So it talks about how to build stronger relationships with your healthcare leaders, how to think like a healthcare leader, how to resolve conflict diplomatically, how to influence diplomatically, those kinds of things. And so if that is of interest, it is available at most retailers. And I listed a couple places where you can find it. And then if you'd like to take it a step further, I also have a course called How to Successfully Sell Compliance to Healthcare Leaders. There's four main components to this. There's a self-study course. You also have access to me as a personal coach, one-on-one, where we can develop action plans, set goals, things like that. I send emails out to all the students once a month with a suggested action plan and a tip. We also have live workshop trainings once a month. And then you would have access to a student community of your peers. And I give it lifetime access to all the students that are enrolled in the course because it's a evolving course where I'm continually adding things. And so I hope this information was helpful. I include my contact information here. If at any particular point in time I can be of help to you, please don't hesitate to reach out. Take care. Bye for now.